Hey everyone, this is Mike, and this is 5 Minutes of Fantasy Sports. So I am doing a live draft right now. Actually, it's starting in 2 minutes. Let me move myself down over here. So I just wanted to show you the format of this and kind of how it works. I'll zoom in so you can see it a little clearer. So your team and your budget's over here for the draft. You can see it tells you when you're going to nominate. So I have the first nomination. What else over here? There's a little chat. You can say hi if you know the people in the league. There's also a video chat, which I'm not going to use because I'm doing the video right now. But I thought what I'd do is I'll go through a few rounds here. I'm thinking for my strategy is I'm going to probably give about 70% of my budget for pitching. Or sorry, I said that backwards. 70% of my budget for hitters and then 30% for pitching. I'll try to get maybe one ace. But I'm in an AL only league here, and so hitting I feel like is going to be a little more important. And you can always add pitchers along the way or something like that if you need to. So, yeah, 1 minute here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to nominate Vladimir Guerrero Jr. right out of the gate, and I'm going to try to steal him. Not steal him, but sometimes people aren't quite sure what's going on, and they don't bid right away, so sometimes you can get someone for a deal. But let's see. I have 260. What's like 70%? Hey, Google, what's 70% of 260? Hey, Google, what's 70% of 260?
70% of 260 is 182.
All right, so $180 I'm looking to spend on pitching, which is a significant chunk of my money. But if you have a solid hitting lineup, what you can do is just add a bunch of starting pitchers and try to win the innings category, try to win the wins if you can, and then also strikeouts. So here we go. We're starting off live here. Here comes Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Nominate him as soon as you can. I'll start him off at 20 here. What's going on? Oh, went up to 36 already. All right, I'm willing to go up to 45 here. This probably isn't going to last. 52, yikes. So the other thing you can do is kind of bid people up. I'm not interested in doing that right now. The problem with the draft is it takes a while, but you can craft your team the way you want it. So, 170 is my budget. If I'm going to spend $60 on this guy, that's a little much. That only gives me 110 for the other 6 hitters. Well, how many hitters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 hitting positions. What's that average? Hey Google, 170 divided by 9. I don't like doing math in my head.
170 divided by 9 is approximately 18.89.
So $20 a player. That's what we're looking at here. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know if this is exciting or not to listen to, but it's exciting to do. Helps to have a brewski as well while you're drafting. All right, Jose Ramirez is up. Let's knock it up to 20 here. This takes forever if everyone just does little bids. There you go, 38. So he's a solid player. He'd be good for 40, but he's probably going to go for like 60 again. So usually I like to have 2 or 3 studs and then build my team around them. I'm going to try a different strategy this season to have just solid players at every position. So I don't want to spend any less than $15 on a guy. I'm looking for players that are probably going to be ranked in the 20s, 30s, 40s. I've started a few players here. Mike Trout, and I'll take him for 25. So will someone else? 52. Wow. What is going on with this guy? Jeff Kent's truck wash. He's bidding it up quick. I guess he wants to get out of here fast. All right, so it's up to 56, 57. I mean, Mike Trout, he's a guy that can play. He's been injured the last couple seasons, but it's hard to go wrong with Mike Trout. So I should get someone here. Let's see who's nominated next. We haven't had any pitching yet. Garrett Cole's the obvious ace. Shane Bieber's been solid as well. All right, Bo Bichette, shortstop. Whoops, I didn't mean to click 55, but I think it'll get outbid. Let's see here, 58. Yeah. All right, so he's gone. Next nomination, Garrett Cole. All right, first pitcher on the board. Straight up to $50. Wow. Yeah, I'm not going to spend that much on Cole. So just looking over the draft kind of thing here, if you're watching this on the YouTube, you can see there's a chat over on the right side. It shows your team. Once you draft a player, they add them to your team. You can add a queue. So if you click on the little star here, it shows you exactly like, you can put a person in a queue, and that way if you're looking to draft them, you can draft them. And then over here are the teams. It shows your max bid. So as you bid, like if you have to save at least $1 for a player. So the max bid I can make is $241. It shows everyone else as well. So in the end, if you're looking to maybe bid on someone, you'll get a number right here. Stuff on the bottom you can just ignore. There's an ad. It's trying to get you to sign up for Fantasy Plus, and then Yahoo Fantasy Plus over here. And you can switch it. You can see the teams that have already been drafted. You can see the draft results and the standings. These are just projections. So what I like to do is I like to look just at the projected number, the average number, and the rank. If I'm targeting like a category, like maybe I just want home run hitters, you can click on the home run over here and it'll show you by feature. If you want to click on RBI, same thing. But I like to leave it on the rank, projected rank as well. So anyway, Liam Hendricks, wow. He's getting nominated early. $12, man, they're just bidding like crazy. So you do have to be patient in the draft. Be patient, be patient. There's no way anyone should pay $26 for Liam Hendricks. That someone's doing it. I mean, he's a decent reliever, but it's a lot. And you can also, there's a little note usually you can click on here. Adalberto Mondesi. This guy is projected to get a lot of stolen bases. I'll take him for like 24, 25. Do I get him for 24? Oh, not bad. All right, that's nice. I'll take Adalberto Mondesi. All right, that's a solid add to my team. So he shows up now on the right side here. So Shohei Ohtani, you have to draft him as a batter and as a pitcher. Man, this guy was lights out last year. He was great. I hear he's hitting leadoff as well. I'm not going to draft him though. It's too pricey. Always have a brewski ready to go for your draft as well. Yeah, I don't know if this is an interesting podcast or not, but I'm having fun. Yeah, the snake draft is definitely quicker, but the nice thing about the auction draft, the auction draft is you can actually craft your team the way you want it, and if you want to go big and you want to make sure you get a player, you can actually do that. You can make sure you get that player. So yeah. All right, so what I'll do is I'll maybe do a follow-up at the end of this episode, and I'll show you who I wound up with on my team, and that way this is not going to be a 20-minute podcast. All right, so we'll stop it here, and I'll check back in at the end of the draft.